Come on.
That's weird.
There's definitely a huge lag going on here. Others. Yeah, there we go. Whatever.
Cause so
Yeah.
all right. I,
There it went.
can everybody
Whatever.
see us or what's up? Yes, because it's weird because I'm not seeing the screen, but I got my thing here. So,
Dude,
what's
we
going
were
on,
actually
everybody?
Hawaiian Thunder says howdy from Virginia Beach.
Hawaiian Thunder.
We need to cheers each other. Yeah.
Yeah, how do we like?
Uh, so what's up, buddy? I'm actually reading you guys' freaking messages here. Patrick's back home, and I'm here at the studio. So we're doing this live split screen. So there is a delay. So forgive us for that. So I'm actually reading what you guys are saying, and that way Patrick and I can talk about it. All right.
Yes,
Reno says doing some day drinking.
day drinking. Yes, we're having a. I'm having a beer. It's pretty light. Like I'm not getting into Guinness or having. I'm not gonna start drinking all day, but it's fine. It's after 10. All right. So what's
Best
going on,
beers
everybody?
in my
You want to talk about kind of some of the stuff that we have coming up in the future?
yeah. If you want to talk about the sponsorship, I guess this would
Yeah.
be a good time to
Yeah.
talk about.
Let's talk about the sponsorship.
So, as you guys saw, Patrick did a little half logo symbol, and we were trying to kind of feel you guys out in the airsoft realm to see if you guys recognize half of that symbol. And I don't think any of you really got it from the last time I looked, but we have officially partnered with Novrich out of Austria, which most of your airsofters know who that is. And we are definitely completely sponsored by these guys. We're super stoked to be in a partnership with these guys. They're amazing. We got to meet their team online the other day. They actually wanted to fly us to Vienna to Austria, except I got a little issue with my passport right now, but I'll unfuck that at some point soon, I hope. But yeah, so like we talked about, wanted to get into airsoft and very quickly took on a sponsorship, and we're super stoked. The gear, I mean, Patrick and I have talked about this. We're not going to lie, the gear looks pretty good. It's surprising how I mean, I've seen it years ago, and it was kind of, toyish, but like,
These things look
dude,
like are all solid metal, look legit looking guns. I mean, these things are pretty amazing. So yeah, we're pretty excited to be working with Novarich, and they are bending over backwards to get us everything that we need. So it's pretty awesome.
yeah. So the weapon systems, we both kind of picked different things to kind of get a feel for it. I've got the SSG 1083, the skeletonized folding stock with a short barrel. Maybe I got the long barrel. I think we both got the AR-15 platform, and then I picked I think the SP1, whatever the 1911 five looking gun is what I got because that's actually what I used in the Raider teams. And what'd you get, Patrick? I think you got the same carbine.
I got one of I got the slightly different sniper rifle than you. I think you got the one with a skeletonized stock. I got the I don't remember all their designators, but the same thing. I got the M4 platform that they have, and then for the pistol that I got, it looks more like the like a Sig kind of variant. Really nice. It's got a bunch of different suppressor options, and I mean, it's a good looking gun. It looks super solid. I'm all you know metal, so looks like a great platform.
Yeah, absolutely. Jason Miller's in there, says sick.
Has anybody used any of Novrich's stuff yet? All its guns look great, and I know it's a newer company. That's I did a lot of when they first contacted us. I did a lot of looking around at the different airsoft companies, and they were definitely not one of the big ones that popped out. But they've only been around for like 4 years as far as airsoft company goes. But I'll tell you what, I've looked at Crytek and I've looked at some other stuff. We actually got contacted by Crytek, and I looked at some of the other guns, and these things are just super solid, extremely well made. So I'm super impressed by what they have.
Would you guys react to raging trolling in games? Absolutely. Absolutely.
React to what?
Yeah, yes, it's people react to like raging trolling, like people just fucking
Oh
freaking out
yeah,
and trolling other
we're
people, which
definitely
I
gonna be
actually,
hitting on a lot more airsoft stuff. Once we get our guns, we're gonna shoot some video and do some unboxing stuff, so you guys can take a look at what Novarich's gear really looks like if you've never seen it up close. And we're gonna be heading out pretty soon. I think as soon as we get our gear and hitting some of the local spots up in Southern California. So you live in Southern California, fucking stand by.
absolutely. We should do an airsoft one-on-one, is what they're saying.
Oh hell yeah, definitely. We can just do that around the studio space. Hey, so Jason, what are you gonna wear on your face? Are you gonna wear like a face mask? Because I was thinking about that the other day. I'm like, some of those things look a little fucking silly. I'm like, am I
Yeah,
going
so
glasses or what?
I ordered the they've got the full goggles. I ordered the smaller ones with a face mask. It's like mesh in this point, and it's like colored here because you really don't need mesh anywhere else. So just the breathing point here. So
Yeah,
yeah,
Joey said, "Where's your beer, bitch?"
he then where's your beer bitch? He's our beer bitch,
Yeah,
except he's
you
not
are the
here.
beer bitch. Yeah, I was like, I'm not sure what I want to go. Man, some of these people have full on fucking helmets that go into their face mask and all that, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to do something like that. So
You need it. I mean, honestly, like my favorite fucking game, one of my favorite games is Rust, and I thought about dressing up like a Rust dude because it's all like they have like stop signs like for fucking armor and shit. It's hilarious. So it'd be kind of cool to rock that shit because people would get it.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, I gotta think about that. That's the thing is like I know they had all that clothing and stuff that was available, and I didn't really look too much at that because I'm like, I'll figure it out.
Yeah, I ordered their sniper ghillie, the jacket, the shoulder piece, the booty. I mean, I've got a lot of shit myself, so but
Yeah,
I want to get my stuff. Your
yeah.
stuff is
That
pretty quality. Good.
Yeah, and that's why I didn't get a. I was like, I've got so much fucking gear and so much shit. I'm just gonna like kind of put it together with the guns and figure out what we're doing. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's
What's up, not Rams? I'm doing well.
cool. Somebody said dress up as the Cookie Monster and fucking Big Bird.
I see that. I
That
see that.
it's Southern California. This isn't Michigan. Like we'd be heat stroking out in about 10 minutes. That shit would be funny though. Or you show up in those inflatable costumes as like two inflatable dinosaurs. Have you seen those things before?
That would be fucking awesome. That'd be awesome.
That'd be
Dress up as. Did I ever use Daniel Defense uppers when I was a raider? Yes, yes, we did. I think we had LWRC, Daniel Defense. Obviously, we had the Colt M4A1s. We had a bunch of shit, and it changed year by year.
yeah.
And obviously, it's probably changed now. Check 96 says, you know, Vet TV. I do. I know Donnie O'Malley. I got to hang out with him up in LA a while back. Good dude. Good Marine. What is our favorite movie, Patrick? Go ahead.
Jeez. You know what? I'm a fucking 80s guy, so I have to say one of my favorite movies of all time is The Breakfast Club. It's
Nice.
it's fucking just incredible comedy and just fucking hilarious from start to finish. So yeah, Breakfast Club for me. I mean, just for any movie, if we're not talking about military stuff. Yeah. What about you?
I I'd say my favorite movie. I just watched it again after years. Was uh, The Last Starfighter with
Oh
Alex
yeah, yeah,
Rogan.
yeah. We talked about that. That is a great man. Alex, what's his name?
Alex Rogan.
Yeah, holy shit. I need to watch that again. That is a good movie. There's an 80s movie as well.
Yeah, it's a fucking great one, man. And it's still, when you rewatch movies from your childhood, I watched I said that one with fucking they were the Warriors. They were going against the Russians. Red Dawn. I
Oh, Red Dawn.
rewatched it.
Yeah. You know what? As far as
I
a
re
military movie goes, that is
fucking
probably my
yeah.
favorite like military movie. Just fuck yeah. Red Dawn is so goddamn good. Holy shit.
Yeah, it was really good as a kid, but now I tore it apart, man. It's really hard to shut off the military mind and watch that shit. I'm like, all right, you're like four goofball fucking kids with zero training, running around with fucking RPGs and AKs, tanking out a well-trained military. I'm like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. I mean, the only thing is, like, because trust me, me and my buddies had fucking talked about that before. The only thing is, like, Jed was older than everybody else, and he was a hunter, and he had that sort of like experience, and they knew the terrain and all that, so it kind of freaking they kind of had that to their
kind of,
advantage.
kind of Afghan like, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, think about it. It's like if you live in an area and you know it like the back of your fucking hand, especially if it's in the mountains, it's like you're definitely going to have the advantage as long as you're not trying to have an ambush where you're on both sides of the fucking road and you shoot at each other. That's about as fucking dumb as you can get. But yeah,
What do you guys think about the new rifles and pistols the Marine Corps is using? I'm not quite up to date what they're using. I've seen a few of their the replacement squad weapon, the squad automatic weapon. I forgot what it was called. The thing looked pretty dope. So I'm all about new weapons, man. Like I'm also in the same mindset. If it's not broke, fucking try not to fix it and replace it. So I mean, you can't really go wrong with a fucking saw or a fucking 60 or an M4,
a lot
But
of those guys aren't complaining though because they liked the fucking saw and they that's the one thing that new freaking infantry assault rifle or whatever the fuck it's called. It's like they don't have that sustained fire like you can have with a saw. You know what I'm saying? Um, sucks.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. What about the series and Generation Kill? Yeah, well, the plan is to get some of my boys actually on our show and have like a little mini reunion at some point. So that'll be cool.
Yeah, that'd be freaking awesome. Hey, look at fucking Quay Rock there said he enlisted yesterday. Hey there, Quay. Where did you what branch did you go into?
Awesome. Yeah, good on you, man.
Somebody asked, what's the next
The
SCP
LMT
reaction
rifle.
video?
That was
there's another. I don't know if you're aware of this, Jason. There is another SCP video. I guess it's SCP like 96 or 096 or something like that's called. I haven't seen it yet, but we might have to talk about that one a little bit.
yeah.
I don't know.
That's SCP. I think I'd rather go cut my fucking grass with my toenail clippers than watch fucking SCP.
I told you we gotta do a
I
YouTube
know.
parody of that, man. I think it'd be
Fuck. I
hilarious.
know. I'm such an asshole. Uh, okay, he's in the army as an FO.
Oh, nice. Okay,
Definitely don't listen.
that's not a bad gig.
don't lose sight of SFAS, man. Don't get stuck as an FO. Master your skills there. You know, master being a fucking basic soldier, man, and then hone your fucking skills and make your body a fucking weapon. And then go for it, man. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thoughts on the Canadian military? The Canucks, especially their soft units, are pretty legit. I love those guys. All those dudes are fucking giant. We got to work with them. They actually came down to Camp Pendleton, one of their soft units, and we had a little shootout on our range. It was going to be pretty amazing.
I've only been around with those guys a couple times. The Canadians, I've never like on the base, where you see them and stuff, but I've never like really fucking talked to them or anything.
Yeah, they're great, dude. They're fucking huge. Like everyone in there was like 6'3" plus with a giant beard. I'm like, who are these motherfuckers? Like, goddamn. But
dude, did you know that they're fucking?
We outshot them.
So the crazy thing is, their screening process for like their tier 1 unit is before you got to go through their screening and then you get accepted. Like their SF stuff is 7 days. Yeah, I was like,
damn.
7 days. How the hell is that? But yeah, apparently that's what it is.
Check 96. Guys, what do you think of the M4? Dude, it's fucking solid, man. It's fucking solid. It's I fucking love it. I love all variants of it. I love 9.5, 10-inch barrels all the way up to fucking 14, 16-inch barrels. Suppressed, unsuppressed. 5.56/223 is fucking moving it. What's that fucker moving at? 2,600 feet a second? 2,700 feet a second?
I haven't paid attention to that forever, but it's, yeah. I mean, the thing is with the M4 too, it's probably one of the most, it's, as a weapons platform, it's probably there's more companies that make aftermarket parts for the M4 than they do anything else for any weapon anywhere. I mean, if you want freaking heavier barrels or different types of freaking bolts or every goddamn attachment, rail systems, I mean, you can't beat the M4.
Yeah, I was close. The Full Metal Jacket is fucking just under 2,800 feet per second, so it's moving. It's a fucking laser. Like, I love that thing.
Yeah, for sure.
But I love all kinds of rounds. So
I love all kinds of rounds.
Jason, we need you to get on the
What's that?
Combat Story podcast. Yeah, I'll look into that.
Yeah, did he ever? He did contact you about that. Combat Story, the Jason or Ryan Fugit, I think his name was.
Yeah, he never followed back with me, dude.
Hey, you should tell everybody about Reuters.
Yeah, so Reuters is a huge international publication. I think it's based out of the UK. So as you guys know, some of you know, some don't, Afghanistan we're finally winding down in Afghanistan. And July 15th, we're pulling out fucking finally. And it's long overdue. Patrick and I actually talked about this yesterday. And long overdue. Anyway, Reuters, one of their main fucking reporters, Googled Afghan veteran. That's all he threw in Google. And my name with the nonprofit that I'm helping out with came up. Like, out of all the veterans, I don't know why my name came up with that first, but kind of humbling, to be honest. But dude reached out. He's like, hey, I want to do a story on your thoughts on Afghanistan and the withdrawal and just the whole scenario over there, the whole situation. So I gave the fucking dude an earful. So much that he was like, all right. All right, I want to come down to your house with a team of videographers and some sound guys, and I want to do a story you're exactly basically what you told me. I want you to do a story. It's going to be on print. I'm going to be in it, and it's going to be on their website. So, but they're actually going to do it down in our studio, in the Savage Actual studio. So hopefully we'll get the Savage Actual in the background. So, and it's not going to be. I'll tell you right now, it's not going to be PC, and it's not going to be fucking kumbaya, kissing babies and shaking fucking hands. It's going to be from a fucking warrior's perspective, and not to toot my own fucking horn, on the whole warrior fucking Viking bullshit, but it's from a very boots on the ground approach, and fuck. So I'm very stoked to talk about it, and might piss some people off, but fuck it. That's why we stay savage. So
Yeah,
keep it real.
there's gonna be some fucking grumpy people when you're done with that interview. Holy shit.
Yeah, but I think most of the Marines and most of the people that have been on the ground there, and I'm not talking about the Fobbits, but I mean some of the Fobbits too, but guys and gals that actually were on the ground, like, we fucking know. We saw the policies change daily, the ROEs. We saw it go from 2001 to fucking now. And without getting a long political spiel here, it's fucking time to pull the fuck out.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we it was time to pull out a long fucking time ago. Yeah, I mean,
That's what he said. That's what he said.
so she said, and then you were like, no.
I want babies.
No more babies.
Oh, that's a good point, dude.
What?
Hey, Pachase, or I don't even know how you fucking say that. It says film the entire interview with your own gear, so if they try to spin your words, you can post the real footage. That's
Ooh.
fucking good idea. We could do a side by side.
Dude, absolutely. You know what I gotta do? Just bring them back into the fucking studio, man, and have fucking some cameras fucking set up and rolling as soon as you walk back there, and like, yeah, for sure.
Hey, your boy Westside Pointer writes, just finished watching Patrick on the Combat Story podcast. Amazing. You have inspired me to join the Navy. You got an 80 on the ASVAB. That's a pretty
Nice.
fucking high score.
Yeah, that's good. You could pretty much do anything.
I have not heard of an Aussie soldier with the war crimes allegations. I've not. I'll look into that. Thoughts on leaving Afghanistan and Taliban? Just like I said, it's time to get the fuck out. Waste of time.
Yeah, time to go. I mean, and it's a long time coming. Craziness.
Pathfinder platoon. I know very little of the Pathfinder platoon, to be honest. I know roughly, boiled down to what they do, but I don't know much about it, so I can't give you a solid answer on that one, brother.
Did you ever have
What?
What's this one guy? Simon says, "Did you ever have Evan Wright's girlfriend's picture?" What the hell does that mean?
He showed it to us. If you guys look on my Instagram, there's a picture of Evan Wright and I, one of the guys that actually played in the show, played another Marine, but he was our mechanic, which is Jeff Carzales. He's a funny motherfucker. But he did have a girlfriend, yeah. I think, vaguely remember seeing the picture, but I mean, that was a long time ago.
Dude, I had a guy one time. This was funny as shit. This is when I was in fucking Bosnia. We'd been there for like, I don't know. We'd only been on the ground for a couple weeks or whatever, and we finally got fucking settled. And we were in a town called Slavonski Brod on the Croatian side of the Sava River. We were set up in our fucking camp, and he was a dude in the fucking bunk right next to me. I don't remember his name. I think it was like fucking Joe or something like that. Anyway, he's like, dude, this is back in the day when everybody didn't have fucking phones. And he's like, he's got a stack of photos, and he's just like flipping through these photos. And he's like, hey, Patrick, man, do you want to see my girlfriend? I'm like, yeah, sure. And he hands me the stack of photos. Dude, she took like porn pictures for this dude and sent them to him, and he just handed them to me, dude. It's like her naked on the bed, her with her fucking backside to the camera, like spreading her shit. Like, dude, porn pictures. And I'm just like, all right, man. Okay, cool. And then he took like I think his favorite 10 and like taped them up on the wall behind his fucking rack. It was the funniest shit ever, man. I was like, this dude just doesn't give a fuck. It was pretty hilarious.
Like
I was like,
like naked?
way to share, man. Thank you. And the best thing was like after our fucking deployment, we all I was living in Northern Virginia at the time, and like he was there, and like half the dudes from my platoon like all went out to dinner, and this chick literally was sitting across from me. She's all dressed up. She was a good looking fucking girl. She's all dressed up and like sitting across from me, and all I fucking saw in my mind the entire time was her pictures. It was pretty fucking funny.
That is fucking hilarious. It brings up some memories myself.
Yeah, I know, dude. When we
Other
start getting
means.
story time, it's like
Yeah.
silly shit.
There's a few questions here. I'll hit them all. Have I ever fired from the hip? I think in training, but in combat, absolutely not. I want to fucking hit my target. You know what I'm saying? So you're just fucking wasting rounds. The Marine Corps is really big on, in special operations in general, about every round is fucking accounted for. So we don't fucking spray and pray.
Yeah.
Thoughts on BJJ? I was doing BJJ for a solid year and a half, and then I fractured my fucking rib right before I moved up here to Garden Grove. So I think I'm officially 100%, but I got like a little nipple sticking out now. I think it's par for the course. So I know a lot of jiu-jitsu dudes have like these huge bumps on the ribs that are just permanently there. So calcium build up. So here's a game. How about the United States gets off his nuts, shove it up China, Russia's asses before they on everyone? I'm not really sure what that means, but all right.
Hey guys, if you're gonna
Broken
fucking
English.
write something, like let's use American Standard English. That.
Sorry, Hooker.
Yeah. Stop selling your vagina and fucking learn how to write.
You want Egypt? Never been. Do a backflip, dude. If you want to see me break my fucking neck, I'll do a fucking backflip.
You mean you're not a fucking trained gymnast?
Come on, man.
Jesus, come on, man.
No. Used to like gymnasts for sure.
Oh yeah.
Listening into the Marines in a year or two. Any advice? Yes. Ditch your girlfriend. Prepare for your life to suck, and get good at doing a lot of fucking push-ups, and get ready to have your life change permanently. Goodbye home for the most part. So home will be a distant memory. You'll go home once or twice a year, if that. So it's an adventure. Mako Gathering System sent us $9.99. What is the scariest moment on tour?
What's the scariest moment when you're deployed? Was that the question?
Yeah.
Fucking your first fucking IED, whether it goes off or not, man. That shit's so unpredictable.
Yeah. IDs are legit. I think one that comes to mind for me, we were in a day. It lasted about a day fight. I took. It lasted probably 12 hours, 15 hours. It was on the back end of it, and right before we called the B-1 bomber in, and we had our Humvees pushed out from this house that we had taken out to push our 50 cal 240s out and Mark 19s. And I had my long gun up on the roof and looking for people, right? And I saw a bunch of fucking dudes walking up like half mile out, and they got hit by some strafing run of some CAS aircraft that we called in. And I moved down from our position into the back of our Humvee, which was a GMV. So the back end was open, but it was a box. It was It was an open, but it was surrounded by armor, right? So it's like a half truck, half Humvee. And I open up the fucking back and I get in it with Oz, who was our 18 Delta, our corpsman. And dude, we started taking rounds and accurate fucking rounds. And they were hitting the side of the fucking Humvee, like right where I was at. I didn't have my helmet on. And I just, I instantly thought about my boys in one of the fights I got into in 2004, which was they made a fucking uh, History Channel documentary about this one fight where they took an RPG, right? And that's what I was thinking about, dude, because this fire was fucking pinging this steel like it almost every round was hitting, and it was fucking ringing, dude. And
Can
I
you
was
tell
like,
where it
we
was
get the
coming from?
fuck out of the spot. They obviously see us like right fucking flank because as the vehicle was this way stationary, there was like a Wadi Creek, bunch of houses, and these dudes had walked in this way. That the building I was on behind me. But it was hitting the back of this motherfucker good, and I was just like, dude, we're made. Like this isn't like a ding ding. This is fucking ding 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 ding. Like they were fucking ringing it. So uh, my whole idea was like, dude, an RPG in the back of this thing is not going to be cool. So that was one of those moments where I put my fucking helmet on, and my boys up
You're
in
like,
the
it's
front. Are
bad
looking
when you got to
at
put your fucking helmet on.
my boy, yeah, and the boys in the back, or excuse me, in the front, the driver's seat, the team leader seat up in the front right, we're just chilling on the fucking comms, like looking out, and the glass is getting hit, and like they were fucking cool. I'm like, well, fuck it. So that was a pretty, if I use the word scary, it was legit, accurately pinned down. And I've been in situations similar, but that was, you know, you start thinking about the integrity of metal and how well a vehicle is put together, and you hope that the mechanics at GM or whoever the fuck makes them in America do it the fucking right way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Fuck, dude. Yeah. Yeah, that's
Jason,
what's that?
Jason, Jason's camera quality gets stolen by the Chinese government.
Man.
Make another $15. What's the weirdest country you've ever been in, Patrick?
The what country?
What was the weirdest country you've ever been to?
Jeez. Honestly, like just fucking
What's up, Jim?
different from the United States is Saudi. Saudi Arabia is just it's a different world, man. I've been to tons of countries. You know what? China too is very weird, but it's fucking weird in the same sort of ways because it's a you know I think every country that I've ever been to, it's either super fucking like run down and shitty, which is kind of where we go, or we're in the fucking middle of a war. I mean, I've been to tons of places in Europe and in their great countries. It's like, but when you go to a place where the government has complete and total control, it's so out of the ordinary for you know how we feel or how we usually are or what we're used to. And Saudi was really weird, man. When I first showed up there, it was me and a bunch of guys, and we were going to do basically give them like some security assistance. And we landed in Riyadh. And when you land in Riyadh, actually, the airport is way out of the fucking city. It's like an hour or 45-minute drive from the the whatever King Abdul Suleiman International Airport into Riyadh. We were in our rooms for a little while, and we're like, "Hey, let's go out to the fucking mall." We go out to the mall, and we just wanted to go get something to eat. We ended up stumbling kind of on a mall in Riyadh, and we walk up, and there's these papers that are taped to the freaking door in Arabic. And fucking none of us really read Arabic, and we just go in. We're walking around, and everybody's looking at us really weird. We had eaten we had gone up to the top floor of this mall and eaten dinner and stuff, and then we're walking around, and this guy comes up to us, a security guard, and he spoke English, and he's like, "Hey guys, just to let you know, you're not supposed to be here." And we're like, "Why? What the fuck? Why?" And he's like, "Yeah, today's the family day. So in Riyadh, like, or in Saudi, dude, you like as a single male, you're only allowed to go into places on certain days, and so we had to leave because there was families walking around. We were single males, and there's just all kinds of weird shit, man. It's like very controlling. There's segregation of females and males like everywhere you go. It's just a very fucking odd place. It's definitely not something that I'm used to being around. So yeah, you having some coffee or
No,
no? No. How many of
better
those
than
you got
coffee.
left? How many Savage Actuals you got left?
Quite a few, man. We got a couple cases still.
Oh, okay, good. I've got like 8 here total.
This guy right here, little Tahine. The J is silent for you fucking white Kevins out there.
Kevin's.
This is my fucking favorite goddamn spice on the planet. I put it on my eggs. I put it on my steak sometimes. Like, I want a tahine hat and fucking shirt.
We'll make a Savage Actual Tahine fucking thing, dude. That'd be cool. Dude, we got to make some kind of fucking beer logo for our thing. That'd be awesome. And I wanted to say too, I
Yeah,
don't
well,
see it. I don't see it coming up on my stream, but I know some of you guys have pitched in some money, like just like I don't even know what YouTube calls it, fucking like chat, whatever. But hey, we appreciate it. That the funds definitely help us out. Fucking help us pay for our production guys. Help us fucking like all the stuff that we do. So when you guys like kick us funds through during the live streams, it's always appreciated and goes to just keep our channel going. So appreciate it. For some reason I'm not seeing them pop up here, but if you guys are kicking
I,
funds, I appreciate it.
I'm yeah, I'm seeing it, brother. I'll let you know who sent some cash our way.
That's cool.
So Mako sent us $14.99 for that weirdest country. Mr. Colin Purvis sent us 20. He said, "I just wanted to say what's up before he had to work." So really appreciate that, Colin. Uh, Mitsu Evo sent $1.99. Which country had you visited is the best food? Uh, Fuck, man. Well, two questions here. Patrick just talked about the weirdest country he's been into, and I hate the word weird. 'Cause I
Just
love all
like
cultures, and
kind of
not sound like
outside of what we're used to, you know.
yeah. Just I would say different in like National Geographic level would probably be Indonesia. I love it, man. I could live in India for the rest of my life.
Really,
It's super. Yeah. It's super tribal and basic, dude. I don't know. I think we're so far in touch with fucking electronics and fucking bullshit TV. Like they're so simple over there, man. It's jungle, fucking ocean island living, and it's flip flops and fucking barefoot and shorts and monkeys, and
Jason's like, I'm just
I
gonna
fucking love
disappear
it, man.
into the jungle.
Dude, I fucking love it. It's so simple. Tristan Lloyd sends $5. You guys ever said you were interested in airsoft? Look into Milsom West games. Good footage on YouTube. Remember,
Where
Rush 4
is
has more fun.
Milsim West? We know it's in SoCal area somewhere. Where is Milsim West exactly? You guys got that? Because I don't know off the top of my head, but I know it's freaking. I know it's out around SoCal somewhere. Ba, 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 ba.
I hate this lag.
Yeah, I know.
Were you guys a part of Operation Phantom Fury? I was not. I was in the operation that preceded that, which was Operation Vigilant Resolve. So I left to go back to the States October 3rd or whatever the fuck, first week of October of '04. Phantom Fury started the first week of November. So I missed it by a month, and I don't say missed it like I missed it. Vision Resolve was pretty gnarly when they finally took the city down. In hindsight, I'm pretty thankful that I did miss it. So
Hey, Jason, you see, I'm back up on the chat. You see, Aisa, sorry if I fucked up. You guys, advice on losing weight and workouts to join the military. I'm 28 and working my diet. Jason is the man to talk to.
Yeah, I just graduated personal training school yesterday. Actually, 6 months, 1,000 hours of learning that I still don't know a lot. I just learned it showed me the tip of the iceberg regarding fitness, but yeah. So, advice on losing weight and workouts to join the military. So losing weight would be you want to fucking change your caloric intake. So you need to fucking eat good. You need to eat well. You need to eat fucking protein, veggies, and fucking fruits. End of story. Cut out fucking carbs for the most part. Get rid of fucking goddamn. Uh, get rid of fucking noodles and fucking breads. That you'll slim up quickly, and especially if you're fucking burning, dude. So you need to burn more. You need to fucking run, swim, bike, row, and then you actually burn more lifting. Believe it or not, I never thought that. I thought cardio for sure would burn more, but it doesn't. Um, Lifting and fucking cardio and eating right, dude, you'll be there.
Yeah,
100%.
he's 100% right with that. It's like you got to eat clean, stay away from sugar and junk, and keep it simple. Simplify your diet, and yeah, I mean, if you're trying to lose weight, it's increasing that cardio and working freaking weights. Muscle's gonna burn fat way quicker. Yeah, man, run, swim, run. That's gonna be your run, swim, run, and body weight exercises, man. Just do what you're gonna do. Pull ups, sit ups, push ups, run, swim, run, man. That's your fucking jam right there.
You need to hit it like 4 to 5 days a week.
Yep.
So
Especially
right,
at 20.
I hate to say
You said you're 28. Man, that was. I went back on active duty when I was 28 and went into NSW, and they looked at me like I was had a fucking third eye. I was the oldest guy in my class, and but that's exactly what I did. I literally, like, before I went back on active duty, I went to my buddy's house in Florida and lived in Jacksonville on the beach for a month and a half, and like ran every day on the beach, swam in the ocean. We had a pull-up bar on the fucking deck, dude. I mean, granted, I did drink every night like a fucking fish, but oh man, dude, you're gonna make me go get a beer. But run, swim, run, push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups, stretch, throw some fucking yoga in there, man. You'll be good to go.
So I'm laughing at the last one, dude. From Chaos Pure One, 499. Did you any of your buddies date, marry a stripper during their service? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
That's
had a good
true
buddy.
shit.
Dude, I had a good buddy fucking that was he was in my SWIC class. We were in the same team. We deployed together. He's gone now. He died fucking a few years ago. This guy Brett, man, he exclusively dated strippers. And he was funny as fuck because he's like, "Oh, I'm not paying these bitches." He's like, dude, he got out of the Navy and he did this shit the whole time we were on active duty. He dated strippers exclusively. But when he got out of the Navy because he was fucking injured, he moved to fucking Nashville, Tennessee, and specifically got a condo that was down the street from a strip bar, and would walk there every morning with a newspaper. The second it opened, go in there and sit there and eat breakfast and read his paper and ignore these fucking strippers. And dude, it was hilarious, man. Brett had more stripper stories than anybody I've ever met in my life. He was funny as fuck.
That's fucking crazy. There's
Dude,
always those guys, man.
he was, dude,
Always.
a unique fucking dude, man. And like, because he like didn't talk to these girls and would like ignore them, they just were all over him all the time, like wanting to know who he was and all the shit. He like, yeah, man, dated strippers pretty much exclusively. It was fucking hilarious.
We did get another one a second ago, I think. I thought no. Okay, we did get another $1.99 from
Any new beers? Can we find them in Michigan?
Twisted Fit
No.
5.
So unfortunately, guys, so the brewery that makes our beers, Iron Fire Brewery, man, we appreciate it if you guys like go to their Instagram, follow them, or their Facebook page. Again, Iron Fire Brewery out of Temecula, California. They're great guys. The way it works is that they have you can only ship where you have a liquor license. So they have a liquor license in California, and they can ship beers and liquor throughout California. And I believe they can ship out to Arizona too, or Nevada. They have a license there. So if you guys live in California or Nevada or Arizona, I think it might be Arizona, they can ship out there. But they don't push their shit out anywhere else right now. But go to Iron Fire Brewery's freaking Instagram account. Say, hey man, we heard about you guys through Savage Actual. Give them a follow. They'll appreciate it, and they're fucking great dudes, and the stuff that they make is absolutely amazing. So yeah.
Two guys, Pipe Bass and Flare Whip, say any spooky ghost stories. That's a really cool question, man. So
Jason has the ghost stories.
I do. How do I fucking tread these waters, man? I don't want to get into this religious ideology bullshit, but I've had some weird experiences, man, over the last 3 years, and I had an ex-girlfriend, and it followed me around. When I moved up to downtown LA, it happened there, but it was happening in San Diego. Then I had shit happening in LA, and then here in the house that I'm at now. I slowed down quite a bit recently, but shit was going down weekly for a while. And I'm not making this up. I'm not that dude to fucking make shit up. I'll over embellish some stories, but usually the fact of the stories are pretty true. I might add one or two more people to it or whatever, but this is pretty true. This is pretty truthful, man. She was in the bathroom after we got done wrestling, and fucking, she went into the bathroom, and I heard this fucking scream, and this was in San Diego. This was in San Diego. It happened in San Diego. Okay, she fucking was sitting there, and the fucking door from the inside, it was a double bathroom. Like, you walk in, two opposing fucking sinks, and there was another door that was the shower and the bathroom area. So it was a long, really nice bathroom, and the master of this house. And she was sitting there at fucking 1 a.m, whatever fuck time it was, in ambient light, and the fucking door locked. The door locked from the inside. So the part you actually grab and twist slowly started rotating and locked. And then the fucking light was on a slider. The light was up and on. So to physically move this slider, there's no other fucking piece on the other side that if you grabbed it, it would move it on this side. The little light slider, dimmer, brightener, fucking started sliding down and shutting the lights off in the fucking room, dude. She fucking screamed like a motherfucker and like opened the fucking door and took off. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? And this was like the fucking 15th incident. And it all started, it started years before that, but it really picked up. So one of the dudes I shot, I fucking took some of his shit, and it's hanging up. And it was a bandolier, and it was a chest rig. It was like a pistol holster. I can't even tell. It was so Western. It's so. I'll fucking grab it. I'll be right back.
It's pretty fucking funny, yeah. Yeah, I've never personally had any friggin' ghost story shit. My dad's had some weird stuff, and where I'm from in upstate New York, like all the houses are super old, and he's talked about some stuff, and my dad's like fucking straight arrowed, and yeah. So, but yeah, this holster thing is pretty fucking cool.
So this was off of one of the fuckheads I shot when he was a really fucking bad dude. Raped a bunch of kids, killed a lot of innocent police over there. Bad guy. And shit was fucking badass. So I took it. This is straight Taliban gear. And
dude,
super
I love
Western.
Where like all the little. What size fucking do you think those are? Those like 9mm fucking bullets, or what size is that? 45.
Yeah, still smells like them. Fucking yeah, it had a 9. He had a Glock or Smith and Wesson. So all of the Afghan police A&Ps had American grade pistols, 9 mils, and
Yep.
these Taliban would whack them and steal their fucking gear. And so it was an Afghan pistol, Afghan police pistol. But this thing's legit, man. And anyway, ever since I started hanging this up, like the first week, some weird shit like started going on, like electronics and lights, and like my fan would come on. I'm like laying there in my bed, and the light in my bedroom like would dim on like 2, 3 in the morning, like the witching hour, like out of a fucking movie. Like it would just turn on, and I'm just like, then it would dim back off, and it was the same situation. Like you can't control that. There's a hand controller. Why is it doing this? And it only started within like a day or two of this. And I got it out of storage. And as soon as I brought it into the house, shit's just been weird ever since, man. And the doors here, in the middle of the night, I'll hear shit in the garage, and my dog will start barking like 3 in the morning, dude. Like that garage is fucking locked, and there's no room, as Patrick knows, to move around in the fucking garage because someone's got a lot of shit in there. And and little wink, and fucking, it sounds like pots and pans are being fucking. There's like a goddamn children's band in there
It's
banging
just
shit.
a bunch of mice.
Those are big fucking mice, dude. Those are like fucking raccoon-sized fucking mice with playing a fucking Beethoven Symphony Number fucking 6. So, anyways, that happens a lot. The fucking goddamn hallway, what do you call it? Fucking cupboards will open up. I'll come out in the morning and like 6 of them, 5 of them will be open. Like I'm the only one here. My doors are fucking locked, windows shut. Like I'm a pretty secure dude. Like weird fucking shit, man. Like I'm a science dude, and I'm just like to the point where I was fucking sitting in the living room at 1 o'clock watching fucking TV or playing Call of Duty, and this Marine, a buddy of mine, melted a bunch of fucking crayons and made Marines in these giant 3-inch fucking letters in colored melted crayons, which is pretty epic. So I have them hanging up on the fucking wall, and like the letter fucking high flies off the fucking wall and lands at my feet in the fucking living room. Like, how's that fucking possible? And like, really do the math. Like, if it fell from a fucking roach or a mouse or an earthquake, it would fucking fall. It fucking flew, man, like 20 feet. So I don't know. Like shit's calmed
Well,
down
you
since
got
a
fucking
while ago,
Taliban
but
ghosts in your house, man.
I had a conversation with him, dude. Like, yo, man, I know I shot you repeatedly, and you were a bad dude, and you only speak Dari. I'm sure you probably don't even understand me, but I'm like talking into the air. And I'm like, you're a bad guy. I'm like, just go on to the next spot, whatever that is. Like, just leave me alone.
Oh my
And
god.
honestly, ever since that, like, fuck, I mean, because it was bad, dude. It was happening. It to the point where I saw a fucking shrink about it, dude. Like I thought I was losing my fucking mind. And the girls, plural, that were around me in my house at that time, like witnessed this shit, dude. And fucking a lot of them wouldn't come back. So it's fucking smoothed out. Thank
Question
Anyways,
from
it's my
Gavin.
fucking tangent on fucking.
Gavin said, "Hey Gavin, too. Thanks for the donation, man. Appreciated. Is it true if you go into recruit training heavy, you're likely to come out smaller? Yeah, for sure. Depending on where you go, I think, and how much they work out. I mean, depending on what your lifestyle is beforehand, if you're eating a lot of fucking protein, if you're like really working out heavy, it's you're gonna be altered by going through fucking boot camp or basic training. If you go into like, I never went through fucking Navy basic because I'd gone through Marine Corps boot camp. But I heard a lot of dudes that went like worked out super hard, were in excellent shape, and then went through Navy boot camp and came out in worse shape. So yeah, that potential is there for sure.
I'm reading all these comments, dude. You guys are fucking great. We fucking love you guys. Like legit, like 99.9% of you dudes are pretty cool. Then there's some fucking freaks, but you guys are cool as shit. I love it. Call the Ghostbusters. 4 guys with unregistered nuclear reactors can definitely handle the ghost.
Hey, what's up there, fucking Sean? Hey,
What's up with the fucking?
the what?
Go ahead. Just the remake of the Ghostbusters, dude. They made
Dude,
it
so
fucking
yeah,
insane.
that shit was fucking horrible. The new one though, have you seen the videos for that? Dude, there's a legit one that's coming out, and it's supposed to
No,
be a like there's Ghostbusters 1, 2. I think there was a Ghostbusters 3. I'm not really sure, but there's a legit next one coming out. But it doesn't. It's like the kids or whatever of like the dudes from the original Ghostbuster. Like the the fucking previews look fucking really good, dude. It's not like, hey, we're gonna remake Ghostbusters with a bunch of fucking transgender fucking trans testicle motherfuckers or whatever. It's legit like the next episode. Ivan Reitman, the guy who wrote and directed the first one, his son did this one, and it's yeah, it looks fucking good. So I'm stoked for the next Ghostbusters. I'm hoping by the end of the summer it comes out.
Jedi Gamer writes, "Do you guys think there should be a movie about the Battle of Derna or the Battle of Bellawood?" Like, fucking absolutely.
Jesus, dude,
Especially the Battle of
that shit would be
Bellawood.
intense.
To be honest, I don't know the Battle of Derna, to be honest, man. Like, I know, for the most part, a lot of that history. I haven't heard of that one.
Have you ever, hey Jason, have you ever been out to Bellawood?
I haven't, bro, but I know a lot of guys. A friend of mine, I was just out there recently, and I can't remember who it was, but I've heard about the water fountain.
Yep. Dude,
I've heard about like
I
the little,
drank from the fountain.
the little.
Dude, it's fucking crazy, man. They still find the crazy shit is they still find like unexploded ordnance out there. Like there was a Marine major that came from the embassy in Belgium, and he's just like a history fucking nut, and he knows like the history of Bellawood like inside and out. And there was a bunch of us that were out there, and he fucking came down, man, and was talking to us about it, and basically gave us a tour of the whole area around Bellawood. And man, you want to talk about something that is just incredibly freaking somber, and it really puts your life into perspective, man. He showed us a field, just a field, man, like an acre-sized fucking open field that had wheat grass that was at the time when we were out there was maybe waist high. And he's like, they estimate that about 100,000 people died on this field. Like at the far end of the field, it was like a rise, and the field went from I don't know even what the gradient, maybe a 2 or 3% gradient down into this wood lined area. And he said the wood lined area is where a bunch of fucking German machine guns were, and they were just sending waves of dudes to stop these machine guns, and the Germans were just fucking cutting them down. It's pretty fucking crazy, man. Like that Bellawood is pretty intense.
Fucking nuts, bunch of MG42s and shit.
Yeah, man. Like I couldn't even fucking imagine it, man. It's like, but I mean, that was all World War I shit. And there is a museum, and it was closed at the time. I didn't get to walk through it, but it's got like uniforms and all kinds of stuff, and just different things that they've recovered from the battlefield in the years past after World War I. And dude, the shit, it's pretty crazy, man. It's pretty crazy.
Dude, what's up with these backflips, guys? Yeah.
How long have we been
No
on? How long
backflips,
have we
dude.
been on?
I'll do a gainer.
Hey, we're at like 50, so I think let's go to like an hour even. You want to do that? So we got a couple minutes left.
Where we at?
50. We're almost at an hour. So we'll cut it off at fucking 60. So right at 60 minutes. So if you guys got any questions, get them in quick. And again, for everybody, like all of our fucking Savage members that are here, that's awesome. Fucking Sean, all you guys, truly appreciate it. Everybody that's given some fucking funds to the channel, we truly appreciate it. Helps us, pay for our production guy, helps us pay for editing, helps us, pay for travel and all that stuff. So we really appreciate it. And Jason and I are going to do actually a members only fucking live stream and some gaming with our members pretty soon. So if you guys are not members of the channel, sign up. There's different levels. Savage, Private, Sergeant, Master Sergeant. Make you guys sign up, man, and you get more access. We give you discounts for gear and merch at our fucking store. So definitely consider that. And again, it supports the channel. We truly appreciate it.
Yeah, 100% everything you just said. There's nothing really to add to that other than we appreciate all you motherfuckers. Resin says, react to Tony Hawk Pro Skater, which I bought the fucking remake. Epic. Someone else says when the new 2042 comes out, we should get a server. We should, when the 2042 comes out, rent a server for like $10 a month. It's cheap. And we can have, like, we'll call it fucking Savage Actual. It'll be a private fucking server for us, for our fans, for you guys to come fucking play with us. So that'll be cool.
We'll set that up.
I fucking can't wait for this game to come out. I'm fucking stoked.
Yep. We will definitely.
We Were Soldiers. I think We Were Soldiers is a great movie, and I think it was based off the movies We Were Soldiers Once and Young, I think was the name of it.
Yeah, it was
definitely a badass movie.
Yeah. All right.
Favorite football teams, if I had to pick, it would be the Chiefs.
My condolences. I'm a Bills fan. All right, guys, we're going to take off. We appreciate all you guys hanging out and chatting with us. We will try to do this again soon. Probably members, you guys will get the first shot at this sometime soon, and some other gameplay that we're going to set up. But we appreciate all you guys, and we will see you soon. Hey, thanks for hanging out. Peace.
See you guys. Thank you.
All right. Ending El Streamo. All right.